Good morning, guys. I'm Trish with Unique Me 303 Healing and Empowerment. I'm going to be doing today's ascension messages for January 2020 for all my water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I hope everybody's having a great day and not going through too much of chaotic thoughts and symptoms that have to do with this shift that we're kind of going through right now. But anyway, if you haven't watched my video that I just made about 15 minutes ago, make sure that you watch that because it's talking about this shift that we're going through energetically. But anyway, for January 2020, all my Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, one of the first cards that popped out as I was shuffling was, you are a powerful light worker. It is safe for you to be powerful. Your spiritual power brings great blessings and loving service to the divine. I'm reminded to let you guys know that a lot of us right now are going through being forced to master our gifts and being forced to use our gifts. So if you're feeling forced to do that, it's for a reason. It's divinely timed, divinely planned, and there's a bigger purpose for it. So make sure that you, being you're forced, you have to do whatever it is, but just follow the flow. Go with the flow of what's going on, and you're going to be okay. Archangel Michael is working with you during this time, protecting you. Call upon him if you don't feel like you're connected with him, but call upon him to put his sword down through your crown all the way through your toes to hit the ground and spread out this field of protection or a hedge of protection around you. And just know that you're divinely protected at all times during these changes, during these transformations, as well as I'm hearing, okay, say this again. Okay, I'm going to make a video soon about Saint Germain and the violet flame because I have been in connection with him the last couple days, and last night I did some research, and then I did some meditating to find out, like, I should say it the other way. I did some meditating, then I did some research to find out like why I kept seeing a purple heart and a purple flame, and I wasn't real for sure. And then Saint Germain came in a couple days ago while I was doing some purging and healing, and now I understand. I've been seeing this being for a long time, and because I didn't actually see like a face or like a human body type thing with it, I didn't realize that's who it was. Never heard a name with it or anything. But anyway, just know that you're divinely protected at this time. And also, those of you who know and understand about the violet flame, start connecting with the violet flame and getting rid of any kind of fears that you have. Throw it into the violet flame and just know that it's going to be pretty much instantly manifested into your life, that change. So believe it, it'll happen. What other messages do you have, please, for January 3rd through 6th? Or wait a minute, not January 3rd through 6th. I'm not doing the... Am I supposed to take this top on? Okay, singing and dancing. We're in January 2020. I forgot I'm doing it for the water signs. My bad, guys. I am feeling like crap today and really going through quite an ordeal with my 3-2-1. You can look that up with my body and my muscles and stuff. Singing and dancing. Express yourself and awaken your psychic senses through the magical power of music and movement. Yeah, just there's gonna be a whole lot of like these spontaneous healings and purging. There's gonna be a lot of ego-ish death type things coming up. So like anything that has to do with etching God out or love out of the equation is going to come up. Singing and dancing is going to help you to feel more centered and balanced. It's very, very, very important to stay grounded, centered, and balanced. So taking your shoes off and putting your feet to the bare ground and earthing is what they call it, or grounding yourself, seeing an image of your tree of life coming out of your heart, going all the way down into the ground, and see the roots going into the ground and balancing yourself that way, whatever. But movement, just movement when you're doing, I'm sorry guys, I'm going through it, movement when you're going through doing yoga or stretching and things like that, when you're getting up and out of bed or before you're getting ready to go to bed, any kind of stretching, movement, dancing, any of that stuff is going to be beneficial right now. Are there any more of these cards that would like to come out? No. Thank you. What cards am I supposed to use now? What messages do you have for January 2020 for all my Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, please? For all those who are already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process. All of my Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, my water signs for January 2020, please. What messages do you have? January 2020 for all my water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, please. What messages do you have? Am I supposed to take all of these? Okay, thank you. A new romantic cycle begins and the energy is gaining momentum. So this is not for all of us, but this is for some of us. New love, new romance, more sexier times with an existing romantic partner. Letting go of, some of you are letting go of old programming that has to do with the way that you was raised and the way that your parents told you it should be. Some of you may not be married before you've had sex and you have issues coming up with that. This is something for you to work out between you and God, your angels, higher self, what have you. I'm hearing some of you are working past bondage issues or something to do with feeling like you're stuck in a certain pattern or something to do with love and romance. So if this is old timelines coming up to collapse or to be released or what have you, make sure that whatever this is, if it's somebody from the past that's coming up that you keep thinking about, you ask and seek guidance and ask how to let that go. It's usually as easy as cutting cords or what have you, but I feel like letting go of these things are going to help you to move into more romantic time, more sexier, loving times, unconditional love with a partner that you're with now. But some of you, this is coming into union with a twin flame, I just heard. Yes, okay. Aligning with a twin flames, gifts, things like that. The energy is gaining momentum. I have a feeling that this has to do with all of the shifts that everybody's going through right now, particularly the light workers and the collective of us volunteers that came here to help people to ascend and to evolve. Anyway, there's a lot of momentum gaining now because people are being forced to take a look at their gifts and master these gifts and taking a look at their ego-ish ways and etching God out, and just the vibrations are being forced to increase by letting go of these ego-ish things, or taking a look at the shadow side of yourself and letting go of those characteristics that are no longer serving you or anybody else. Starting to do things for other people is raising our vibration and frequency, but the momentum is gaining because of us light workers doing what we need to do and facing these things head on, whether it be fears, ego-ish things that need to be rid of, or whatever. It doesn't matter. Us creating new timelines is helping us to gain momentum, moving forward with our divine life purpose. But I'm just hearing an increase in vibration, and I'm seeing like this image of the planet, and it's starting to turn like blue and green and purple, and I'm seeing like this energy just like radiating out of it, and looking from the outside in, it looks like the trees are starting to look really good. Fires are starting to go out in different places. It just looks like nothing but positive change and transformation. So by us believing in peace on earth and doing what we need to do to heal our light and to bring more light to the earth, those changes are happening faster and faster and faster. A lot of people are doing healing on the planet or on other planets that are also helping us to move forward in this ascension for the whole entire planet, like the whole ascension for the planet. So Gaia is changing, I'm hearing. Okay, what cards am I supposed to go to now? Angels, what messages do you have, please, for all my water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, for January 2020, please? What messages do you have for January? Oh, wait a minute. Okay. All three of these? Okay, that one. That one. Leela, spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. What exactly am I supposed to be doing to master these gifts? How do I master these gifts? You're going to start to see through prayer and meditation and being in some kind of silent state. You're going to get information from the ETs around you, the beings of light, your higher self, angels, guides, multi-dimensional aspects of yourself. That's going to tell you 1010. Look that up. You can look it up on Sacred Scribes. It's going to tell you that you need to pray and meditate more. You need to be of service. You need to seek help through your assistants and learning how to heal on yourself and others, or how to use your gifts out in the world, what have you. You're going to see the answers that you are looking for by praying and meditating and seeking it in that type of way. I don't know if this is going to work real well, but if you guys can see the pinkish purple of all of those cards, that is the color of that comes in with Mother Mary a lot, as well as that and a magenta-ish color came in with Mary Magdalene. So I'm having like this feeling of connecting with the two of those might even help right now. I'm hearing yes. Okay. Fiona, now that you've asked the angels for help, be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance. You deserve heaven's help. Just confirmation of what I was saying. You ask for the assistance, you're going to have it. It's all around you anyway, so you might as well just take that. I'm seeing somebody walk past me as I'm saying that. You're going to be seeing a lot of clear looking beings, especially those who are just like starting to see energies and stuff like that. I keep seeing them kind of move around in here and over to the side of me right now. That's what kind of reminded me of it. But when you see them, say thank you. I don't know. They're distracting me. Anyway, I don't know who you are, but I would like to connect with you. Obviously, you're here for a reason. Give them permission to do healing on you that is in God's will. So anything that will help to raise your vibration or your frequency, or your awareness, your consciousness, what have you. Anything that will allow you to move up in your spiritual evolution, give them permission to do those things. And then when you feel them working on you, or you can sense them around you, or you see them moving past you or whatever, thank them. Make sure that you thank them for the time that they're spending on you, the guidance that they're giving you, for the awing experience. It's always so awing to me, even though I've been seeing things pretty much my whole life, off and on, seeing things walk around me and move around me. It's so much more intense now than it ever has been, and the colors that I see are different, of course. In the past 3 years have changed, and it's just more intense. But right now, we just have so much assistance that is really stepping up and stepping out and trying to get our attention so that they can assist in whatever it is that we are getting ready to be going through. There's something major that's getting ready to happen on the planet, and the whole world is going to see, and I can't wait to find out what it is, because I'm not giving a whole bunch about it. But anyway, Isabel, yes, the timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. Don't fear the unknown or what you don't know about the rest of the equation. Like, we get puzzle pieces, us as intuitives, or what have you. 321, you can look that up. Get like pieces to the puzzle, and we're finally starting to have more and more pieces of the puzzle coming to us. Seeing exactly where our gifts are supposed to be used and how they fall into place with the bigger picture of this planet evolving. There's a lot of new information coming in, especially for people during meditative times. A lot of magic happening right now, and I'm just loving all of this attention over here. But a lot of magic I'm hearing right now. So supernatural talents, I'm being told, are really coming out, and people starting to see that magic is real. So if you're a part of that magic, make sure that you're sharing that magic with other people, okay? I'm getting, for some of us, a lot of crown and third eye, throat. So the upper chakras being cleared and activated, bringing up a lot of feelings of fear, possibly rejection or not being enough type feelings. insecurities, I'm being told. So anyway, pay attention to the thoughts that are coming in on how to get rid of those thoughts or feelings. Things, again, I'm hearing work with Saint Germain. I'm getting the violet flame or the purple. Yeah. So just imagining having a violet flame that is in front of you or in your hands. You can just put your hands out and start to imagine energy coming up out of your heart and into your hands and creating a violet flame in front of you, and throw into there any kind of egoish ways that you have that you don't like being. So for me, like when I feel like I'm being rejected or being hurt, I instantly get louder with my voice, or I get, yell to a certain extent. I don't like that about me. I've never liked that about me. So that's something that I can just imagine right now throwing into the flame, me being yelling and all of that stuff. And I keep hearing like a vibration. Anyway, kind of threw me off. But I imagine throwing that into there, and then I just know that it's going to heal. And a lot of things like that have already been healing in me, but this is just an example. However, use a violet flame, invoke that violet flame. It's that God spark that's inside of us, that we are able to use to heal, produce, and manifest results in a very quick manner. So make sure that if you feel led to use the violet flame, that you're doing that. What cards am I supposed to go to? Animal spirit guides, what messages do you have, please, for all my Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces for January 2020? Am I supposed to take all those? None of them? Okay, thank you. What messages do you have, please, for all my water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces for January 2020, please? For all those who are already aware, they're on an ascension journey. Thank you, both of them. Camel and Snow Leopard came out together. Camel, trust that you have the resources to get you through the challenges before you. So this is calling upon the violet flame again. Like I said, this is calling upon your angels or your higher self to guide, lead, and instruct you through getting through these egoish ways, or through the shadow side that you have to take a look at, those things that you're mirroring in people, to help you to get past those things, to help you get past the insecurities and the feelings of not being good enough or feeling like a piece of shit, because you have to take a look at those ego or shadow side. So look, it's all something that we have to do. They're just lessons that we have to learn. We came here to learn these lessons so that we can evolve and have a greater state of awareness and consciousness, so that we can teach others and guide others into higher states of awareness and consciousness, so this planet can ascend to be a peaceful planet. So anyway, we have the resources. Make sure that you're tapping into those. I get the feeling that we already are. As well as I feel like mysterious or mysteries or mysterious type things are starting to come up for some of us. Meaning, what I mean by coming up is like thoughts of just mysterious things or mysteries being solved or something. It might be intuitive visions or what have you, but I feel like a lot of us are getting some type of visions that have to do with mysteries. Okay, mysterious things. Snow Leopard is talking about spending some time alone. This could be in nature. This could be on a drive, connecting with some of you. Okay, this is not for all of you, because some people are addicts or recovering addicts that need not do that. 444, the angels are working with you, but some of you are supposed to be connecting with psychedelics, or have been connecting with psychedelics. That is helping you stay away from alcohol, I hear. Okay. But this is just about spending some time alone and making sure that you take time out for yourself. You're going to be busy, mastering these gifts, letting go of the egoish ways, letting go of different timelines and stuff. So, and creating new ones. So it's going to be a challenge being by yourself at sometimes, and giving yourself time to just be, okay, is going to really, really help you. I'm going to pull on some confirmation cards real quick. Am I supposed to take this one? Fortune. A lot of you are gaining momentum and financial security. Some of you are seeing your freedom of time and peace and things like that as being like a fortune or being a something that you're abundant in is what I'm hearing. But I'm feeling like this sense of just change and positive transformation for a lot of people, for material gain, for financial security, good luck in love and romance, things aligning and coming together in twin flame unions. And this is a number 5 card, which is about positive change and transformation. But I feel even some of you are connecting with planetary systems and doing healing on that. I don't know, but something to do with healing on the planets and stuff like that, which is raising your frequency or elevating your state of consciousness. Yes, I don't know what that has to do with fortune, but I guess you're feeling very fortunate or very grateful for that. Okay. What other confirmation cards would you like to give us today, please? Any other confirmation cards that you would like to give us today? Publicity. This is also a number 5 card about positive change and transformation. I feel like this is about putting your gifts out into the world, gaining some kind of public audience of some sort. People starting to know who you are, what you're about, meaning that you're a light worker, that you're capable of seeing and hearing ETs. Like, this is to do with, I don't know, people are starting to know that they can come to you for these type of things. Anything that has to do with ascension or awakening or evolution or ETs or beings of light or even beings of the darkness. What have you. Like, people are starting to know that they can come to you. They sense they can come to you. Just your presence and your, this is 5-5, okay? Anyway, just knowing that they can come to you and ask you questions or get guidance or what have you. A lot of you are becoming gurus, so to speak, or are being sought out as spiritual gurus. So that's pretty cool. Boy, I feel like crap today, guys. Romance came out. That's a number 2 card. So this is just a confirmation of one of the other cards that came out about romance. Twin flames. This is, just love, sexier times, unconditional love, starting to align with your romantic partner and being more in alignment together, unity, and not so ego driven on either side. I am so grateful for this. Me and Nick have really been working on some ego things, and we could really use a break from it. Am I supposed to take any of these? Principle, originality, and power came out together, and I feel like they're supposed to be read together. This is an 8, 11, and 9 card. I'm getting that. Okay, this is, to me, talking about spiritual principles, practicing spiritual principles of honesty, being open-minded, being willing, being committed, practicing patience. I don't know if I said willingness already, but all of those principles that would help us to move forward or to help us to evolve spiritually, physically, emotionally, what have you. Use those principles in your daily affairs, in your daily life. Yeah, I'm not really getting too much more off of that. This is also about philanthropy. I can never say that word, but being a philanthropist. I have such a hard time saying that. As well as about families. Yeah, families is what I'm hearing with that one too. Okay, and number 11, I'm hearing inventions, mirroring thoughts that other people are having. So you might have some creative thoughts of something to invent or something that you need to bring out into the world. And you start all of a sudden hearing other people on YouTube or social media talking about the same ideals that you have. It's okay. Join up with these people, talk to them, because they're like-minded people who are willing to work with other people. So don't worry about the fears of not getting through to them or what have you. It'll be like-minded people that you're supposed to be working with. This is for some, not all, as well as ideas that you and a twin flame or a soulmate may be having that are creative or mirroring or bouncing off of each other. But I'm getting inventive ideas. So things, I've been getting stuff about inventions lately. So, and then number 8, power. I just feel abundance, infinite amount of abundance and strength. This is power when it comes to your spiritual gifts. This is power of standing in your truth and your authentic self. This is power gained by being you, just being you, being the light that you naturally are. This is power by moving through those ego-ish things and staying grounded and centered and balanced. The power of knowing for some of you. Some of you are getting a lot of just knowingness. Like you don't know how you know it, you just know it. And it's when you're talking to people or when certain situations are coming up and you just start to know something, you're like, where is this coming from? Don't worry about where it comes from. Just know that that's just a power that's greater than you, that's giving you information or your higher self or guides or what have you. So are there any more cards that I need to share with my Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces today? Okay, guys, I hope that this reading wasn't very confusing. I feel like I'm a little all over the place. Like I said, I'm going through quite the transformation right now and just feel like poopy doo. So I hope everybody gets through this chaotic energy, or I don't even know if chaotic is really the right word, but this intense transformative energy the best way that you know how. Make sure to get plenty of rest, pray and meditate, and drink lots and lots of water. Okay, guys, I love you. Like, share, subscribe, and follow if you don't already. Have a great day. Bye.